Hey everybody, Bo Moore here from IGN. I'm here with Brad Soken from iBuyPower, and he's telling me about the Element CL case and pre-built, right?
Yes.
So what makes this case special?
You know, we're iBuyPower. We do pre-built desktops, and one of the things we've been wanting to do for a really long time is a pre-built custom loop system with hardline tubing. There's a lot of challenges doing that. You know, we've tried doing it the old-fashioned way, and you kind of run into issues with production timelines. You run into issues with shipping damage. So we set out to design a case specifically to solve those issues. So from a production speed perspective, right, you are talking about usually 4 or 5 hours to do a custom loop system. If you're producing those in volume, that can be really tough. You know, taking half a day, maybe you're not even doing more than one a day. So we tried to cut down on that assembly time, cut down on the complexity of the system by doing a distribution plate, which kind of sets up those coolant runs in a predefined space so that you don't have to plan out the loop. You just sort of, you know, it goes from here to here already. It's a simple one bend tube, you know, maybe 10-20 seconds to install each tube rather than potentially spending, you know, hours planning out the whole thing. So that saves a bunch of time. The other challenge we had to overcome was during transit. For traditional custom loop systems, especially with hardline tubing, it's not uncommon for a tube to pop out of a fitting. Then of course coolant leaks all over the system and, you know, everything's ruined. That's not a good situation to be in. So we're using special custom fittings which actually grip onto the tube rather than just holding it with friction. They have actually kind of little teeth that bite into it.
So what does that mean for the consumer, basically?
What it means is that they're going to be able to order a system that looks like this, and it's going to be able to ship to them, you know, arrive at their door pre-filled, ready to go, without any, you know, like I said, any risk of leaks. Also, you know, we can get it done very quickly. But a lot of what makes hardline tubing builds very expensive is the labor time. Like I said, if you're, you know, spending 4 or 5, 6 hours working on a system, you have 4 or 5, 6 hours of labor that go into the cost of putting that system together, versus one of these where we estimate, you know, one of our guys can get it done in under an hour. That's a pretty significant, cutting down 4 hours of labor time, and you know, that's a pretty good savings.
So as far as if somebody was buying just a regular system with like a standard all-in-one liquid cooler versus buying one of these with the hardline tubing, what would the price difference be between those two?
Our goal for this system is to have a price delta of no more than about 100 to 120 US dollars, compared to, like you were saying, a equal spec but with just like an AIO cooler in it.
Well, great. So thank you so much for explaining all of that. I think it's a great system, and frankly, I want one. So for more from CES, keep it to IGN.